Imagine yourself landing on Mars and gazing across the red oasis. This was impossible a few years ago, and now it is entirely possible thanks to NASA. Before we continue, I'm going to introduce how this company started and where it's going to be heading in the future. It was created in 1958, 3 years after the space race started. And 3 years after the space race started, when the USSR had the same exact idea as we did to send satellites into space. It all started in 1959 when we sent the Apollo 9 up into space with one person, continuing back and forth to send more and more people into space with different spacecrafts. It started to calm down near the year 1969, whenever we landed on the moon and allowed the astronaut to come back. After that, we had 2 different astronauts from both the USSR and America both go into space at the same time. They docked their ships near each other and had the first international handshake in space, which was considered the end of the space race. In 1999, we sent up the space station with the help of other countries as well. That is one of the biggest achievements NASA has done until yeah. Moving on, now they're looking for new astronauts for upcoming missions, like the one I'll be talking about in a few minutes. Qualifications and policies to become an astronaut are: you have to have 1,000 hours flying a jet or in command of a jet or plane, a master's degree in STEM, and you have to be a U.S. citizen, of course. To end it off, you have to make it past their trainee elimination program. After all of that, it will be decided if you become an astronaut or not. In the upcoming future, they are going to be holding another mission that will be sending another team of astronauts up to the moon and back. After that, they will probably start working on sending people to other planets as well. People are always talking about how SpaceX has already outdone them by landing on Mars with said to be one person or robot. I'm not entirely sure which one it was, but 7 out of 10 Americans still say we need NASA because it is a public space research area, and SpaceX is a private one that does not allow people to use any information from. Like if you pay NASA a certain amount of money, they will send you up to space whenever they get that rocket or spacecraft made. And we're going to start wrapping this up by previewing previous topics, like all the great achievements that happened during the space war by sending people up to space, the moon landing, the space station getting sent up, and more things to come up as well. To end it off, I'm going to read a quote that we found from one of the employees themselves that says, "As we gaze into the stars, let us remember that NASA is not only a company meant to help humans reach a new height, it is also to inspire others to do the same."